What happens if a family member contests a will? If a family member thinks that the will is not valid, or does not accurately reflect the wishes of the deceased, they may contest the will. Contesting a will can be a long and complicated process, so it is important to seek legal advice if you are considering taking this step. There are a few reasons why someone might contest a will. The most common reason is that the person believes that the will is not valid. This could be because the person believes that the will was not properly signed or witnessed, or because they think that the person who made the will was not of sound mind when they did so. Another common reason for contesting a will is that the person believes that it does not accurately reflect the wishes of the deceased. This could be because the person believes that the will was not properly written, or because they think that it was changed after the person died. If you want to contest a will, you will need to make an application to the court. The first step is to get permission from the court to proceed with your case. This is called leave. You will need to show the court that you have a good reason for contesting the will, and that you are likely to win your case. The risks of contesting a will include the risk of losing your case and owing money to the executor of the will. You should also be aware that contesting a will can be a long and complex process, which can take many months or even years to resolve. Finally, you should be aware that if you win your case, the will may be set aside and a new will may be made, which could mean that you receive less than you would have under the original will. Contesting a will can be a long and complicated process, so it is important to seek advice as soon as possible if you are considering doing so. There is no guarantee that you will win your case, and if you do not, you could end up owing the executor of the will money. You should also be aware that if you win your case, the original will may be set aside and a new will may be made, which could mean that you receive less than you would have under the original will. To learn more, visit digitalwealthmedia.com. Thanks for watching.